Hey, shalom to you brothers out there. All praises to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Peace and salutations to the 1/3 and the 144. 1/3 out of every people, tongue, and nation, and 12,000 out of each tribe of Israel, and tribe of Judah, all the way down to Issachar, man. So I'm over here on Indian school, right? Early in the morning, in the AM, trying to make some money. And, typically my daily routine, my daily schedule is Wednesday and Fridays when I come over here, because this is pretty much like the plasma center. I don't have a job yet. Working in this place, man, I worked before in Babylon, man. I worked before in America, bro. But I haven't been able to get a job recently. But, as long as I have my drink, as long as I have my smoke, as long as I have the scriptures, that's all I need, pretty much. That's all I need, bro. I don't really need a lot of stuff. And peace and quiet, And, I just had a breakdown this morning, man, because every time I start thinking about, I don't know, man, it gets lonely, man. It gets lonely sometimes. But ultimately, this is all gonna show forth at the end what the elect had to go through. It's a lonely path. It's a narrow path. You're gonna lose a lot of people, and even family, friends. The Lord said this is gonna happen, man. And you just got to be prepared for it. Just understand that's a blueprint and just go with it. Just know it's gonna happen that way. Like I used to watch The Matrix a lot, right? There's a scene where it's where I'm thinking about right now, the idea of knowing thyself. Knowing yourself, knowing what you like, knowing what you don't like. And me, I'm a pretty sexual person, man. Even when I was younger, I always used to think about sex. I was exposed to it at a young age. And, I had a lot of girls even growing up. And I had lots of time to enjoy sex, and I did enjoy it. I had lots of time to enjoy this world, man. And, a lot of things turn me on. Woman, sometimes men. But it's really like an Adam and Eve thing. I'm not gay, I'm straight. I both got the masculine and feminine. You see what I'm saying? And when Adam and Eve ate of that fruit, their eyes were open and they knew that they were God. And they put leaves upon themselves. God told them, who told you were naked? See? And Eve was like the serpent did. And then she blamed the serpent, and then Adam blamed Eve. Which ultimately is talking about the seed of the woman and the seed of the serpent, man. Because that's what this war is all about. You even got serpent seed within your own people. That's why the Lord called them children of the devil too, man. Not all people are going to look like you. Even though they do look like you. Or are not going to be of you, should I say. And that's just the truth, man. But I'm just ranting through this video, man. I'm here early. What time is it? 6:29. It's gonna be beautiful when it all comes to an end. And we get to look back and be like, man, we actually went through that. Because even Ezra talks about the elect are going to be These are they that were in this world, but they were not of the world. You see, they came out of great tribulation, man. So this is gonna be a lot of things that's gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot of posts. There's gonna be a lot of strange apparitions, man. And all these movies that they make in Hollywood, it all talks about it, bro. They know what's gonna happen. They even got some of the books, some of my books, hidden. I can't even get some of my books that I want to get. I read a book of Enoch. I read the scriptures. I read the book of Ezra. I read parts of the book of Jasher. But I haven't read other books too. You know what I'm saying? And I do need to read, man. I need to read more. I've been reading the scriptures, but most I be listening to videos, man. And like I said, man, the brothers that be doing these videos, man, they really do help. They really do help me a lot, man, because the Lord, He's gathered us in spirit, especially us in the New Covenant. He's gathered us in spirit. We're not just gathered like these camps are, man, just guys being around, just be around. No, but we understand what we're involved in. And every part of us that's a part of the ministry has an important role. You see? No matter if you're the least or the greatest, man. You know, the sadness actually helps. I don't look at as far as, you know, because Paul said in his body, a body is no good thing. What he wants to do, he does not, but what he doesn't want to do, that he does. So that's why it's not about the first covenant, because all you're doing is condemning yourself through the first covenant. If you're saying you're under the first covenant, if you're saying you're not under the second covenant, you're pretty much still, you're putting yourself under condemnation, pretty much. You're putting yourself under the fucking ratchet of, you're putting yourself under the hammer, you're putting yourself under the law, under the judgment, and you're going to be judged by the law. And even those that don't keep the law are going to be judged without the law. See? That's why it's about grace, man. It's about the new covenant. It's about what the Lord is, about believing in Him. Simply just by believing in Him. That's it. He covers your sin. He pretty much already nailed it to the cross. See? He pretty much already nailed it to the cross, man. All you have to do now is just glorify Him. That's all you have to do. Glorify Him as much as you can. Utilize your talents, man. Because you know at the end of the day, it's all going to pay off. Everything we're doing now, it's all going to pay off at the end of the day, man. This place is fucking temporal, and it's not eternal, man. It's not everlasting. You see? The monetary system is not everlasting. The society is not everlasting. You see what I'm saying? This fake-ass place is not everlasting, man. Social media is not everlasting. You know? All this bullshit, man. What's everlasting is going to be everlasting life. Even the sex is going to go back to normal. I be watching porn, bro, and I know that's kind of off, but nigga, I'm a young man for high libido, bro. I'm a young man for high libido, bro. I mean, the last time I had sex was when I was homeless, right? And this is when I was over there at the library and shit. This female came up to me. This female came up to me, and guess what she said, man? She laid right next to me, and she was like, "You want to put it in?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, you know I want to put that shit in." You know, I haven't had sex in a minute, bro. And we started fucking and shit. And you know, after we were done, she got up and she left. But I haven't had any girls ever since, man. And you know, like I said, I'm a sex fanatic. I love sex, Doc. I love sex, bro. You see what I'm saying? With girls, bro. See what I'm saying? Now, certain things turn me on, but that's besides the point. I like girls. I'm Adam and Eve. These is just certain mysteries that I find out about myself, but I want to know more mysteries about myself. That's why I be watching you certain brothers, man. Because it seems like certain guys be watching me. And here's the thing, too, man. It seems like certain of these guys be speaking to the phone, It's like I be watching you guys and you move your eyes and shit. You shift your eyes, and I know you probably are watching me through the phone. Like you said, I can get to you anytime I want. How are you communicating with me through the TV? I don't know how you're doing it. You know, man. All I know is every time I watch these videos, I be watching you, brothers, man. I be like, what the heck? It's like this is live. It's in real time. You see what I'm saying? You brothers are actually out there, which is that's good. Like I said, man. But you know, one question that I've been having these past few weeks is the first resurrection, man. Are we in the first resurrection or what, man? You see what I'm saying? Are we in the first resurrection or what? Because if we're in the first resurrection, then that means that's a good thing, man. We're gonna live with the Lamb as king and priest. With the King of Kings and Lord of Lords as kings and priests, man. That's a beautiful thing. That's what I want, huh? You see? I don't want glory in this place, man. Like I was thinking the other day, right? I was thinking about all the times, just reminiscing about all the times that I had in this truth and all the times I went to camp. And all the times that I had with brothers, man. And it was a beautiful thing, man. I gotta say I had a great time while going to camp and doing all these things. Man, I used to be like these camps, man. Well, we were teaching the new covenant on the highways and byways. You see, this is when Tumakasa was around and Gabriel and fucking two witnesses. Those are sincere brothers, man. Those brothers out there in Massachusetts. And this is when Spiritual Live Lesson was still doing the live streams. Man, I went on those brothers' comment points. I was like, where you brothers at? And none of them guys actually responded to me, man. But it seemed like they commented a couple of weeks ago. So they said they were coming back. So I don't know. All I know is this ain't the time to be getting weak. We're in some beautiful times, man. It's gonna get scary. It ain't like it ain't gonna be scary. The Lord said he ain't gonna meet this world as a man. He's coming back as an angelic power, man. But all those that have been glorifying him in spirit and in truth and speaking the truth no matter what, fuck being kicked out of a camp. Who cares? Fuck if you're ousted and your name is hated for the Lord's sake. That's so much more glory to the Most High, man. He loves that. He loves when you take the hits, man. He loves when you go to trials, man. It pleased him to bruise his son, so how much more us, man? That's why I gotta learn to understand. I gotta learn to really understand. I understand it because I've been to trials and tribulations, and it made me stronger. I understand it, but to really know that the Lord, he takes delight in that, man. And that's why this is all about the son, because the son, you know, we call him all these different names, man. I'm not calling him Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, bro, because it's not in there, bro. It's not in there, man. I am. All right? Joshua's in there. Josiah's in there. Isaac's in there. He comes in the volume of the book. You see? It means people say Christ. But I say the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Some people say Hamashiach. Some people say Christ. The Hebrews say Hamashiach. So some Hebrews say... it's not really about the name, though. It's really about his reputation. Are you standing up for him? Because some people can know the name, but you standing up for him. No. It's not about if you know his name. Well, you got to know the name, but do you really know him? Knowing his name is knowing him. That means you know his son. The Lord, rather you know his son. Knowing his way. That's everlasting life. That's the new covenant. There's no other way to everlasting life, bro. You see? Really, though. I'm not really happy, so I be smoking a lot of weed. Weed makes me a little happy. That's about it. But we got some beautiful times coming to us, man. All those brothers that believe in the new covenant, we have a special spot with the Lord. And I know everything's already played out. It's just trickling down to the physical realm. So I'm just going to have faith and keep on enduring, man. Keep on doing what I'm doing. Shit, the Lord's been guiding me this far. He's not going to forsake me now, man. I love all you brothers, man. Sincerely. From the bottom of my heart. For real, for real. You guys are family to me, man. With that, shalom.